Wow, have y'all seen these rings? Oh, I feel like I just won the Super Bowl. Hi, everyone. Wow, that's a lot of y'all out there. Y'all all came to see us. Wow, thank y'all so much for coming. Wow. Or did y'all come to see me? None of these, right? Just kidding. Wow, I can't believe, first of all, y'all, do you see who I'm up here with? These are amazing athletes, and I'm up here with them. My name is gonna go with their names. I love this. I'm so honored. Wow. First of all, I want to say something. I've never met these amazing athletes like in person. I've just like watched them, and I love the fact, like, I'm not going to pick everyone out, but like, I don't know, I'd say Robert. I met his sister's a volleyball coach, and his wife is a heptathlete. And right, I never knew that about him. I just knew about football, right? I got to learn about him and his family. Gosh, okay. So I try to be professional and bring like notes up here and stuff, but most likely I'm gonna go off these notes, so I'll try to stay here. But sorry if I forget where I'm at too, or if I get water. It's a long one, just kidding. Okay, so first of all, I've gotten awards, like, and throughout my whole career, I've gotten awards for stuff, and it's like, thank you, thank you. But like this award, this, like, I guess we'll call it award, this Texas Sports Hall of Fame is like, wow. So I would like accidentally, on purpose, let people know, like I would say, gosh, I can't wait to go to Texas in March, I can't wait. And then I would be like this, and they'd be like, why are you going to Texas? And then I would like let these birds like fly out from behind me, and I was like, you didn't know? I'm inducted into the Texas Sports Hall of Fame. What are you doing in March? Gosh, I mean, I still can't believe it. Like I still can't believe it. Like, look, all of y'all are here, and I'm talking in front of, I love this. So first of all, I'm mature, I promise. I am an adult, but gosh, sometimes this, okay. So I'm very grateful, and thank y'all so very much for this award, to be even nominated and to make it up here. I feel so incredible. It's wonderful. So I know I'm the last one, and y'all are all like this, so go on, all y'all. But this is my time to shine, so y'all gotta wait a little bit longer, okay? Just kidding. Oh, let me get this water. You know your throat gets a little dry sometimes when you talk a lot. Okay, so in my I had people in my life that put me here on this stage. It's the reason why I'm here. Is for a lot of people, not a lot of people, a handful of people, I should say. But I just want y'all to know, like, sometimes just like one compliment can change someone's life. Like, it could change your career. Like, you're like down, you had a bad game, and even just like, girl, you got him next time, something like that. You remember this move for the rest of your life that they did to you. And I'm just so thankful for the people who changed my life. And I give y'all my word, every single one of them is sitting over here. Every one of them in my life is here. So I just want y'all to know, first and foremost, I went to Texas A&M University, and I went to Texas A&M University, and my volleyball coach was a 1984 silver medalist. And yes, y'all can clap for her, okay? She's a 1984 silver medalist, Lori Corbelli, and for me, it was my dream to be in the Olympics. I was always wanting to be an Olympian. So I thought, of course, if you want to go to the Olympics, you have to get coached by an Olympian. So I went to Texas A&M, and she let me play volleyball and do 2 other sports and never do a spring volleyball season at Texas A&M. She let me not have any regrets. Like, oh, if I would have just stuck with that basketball thing, right? I didn't ever have to do that because I got to do it. And then I realized the sport that I got to go to the Olympics in was volleyball, and she let me do other sports to find that. And she also let Stacy become Stacy. Stacy do Stacy. And it was life-changing. It really did. It changed my life. Yeah, I already told the new position. I told her if I ever went to the Olympics, I would wear her number. And so I wore number 5, and people know me as number 5, but the only reason why I chose that number was because that was her number in the '84 Olympics. So I wore number 5 for her, and she's the reason why I'm number 5. Okay. So I want to thank like everyone. So I just really want to tell them thank you. So also Debbie Dara, Big D is what I call her. She's my SID, which is a sports information director. She's the one who makes me love doing this. She helped me she was like, Stacy, don't use your hands so much. Put your hands behind your back. So I used to be like this, but I learned to speak from her, so I thank you so much, Big D. Mary Lisa Brandy, bet that up. Those are my roommates, Texas A&M. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for everything. I'm engaged, so my fiance, I love that my fiance is here, and I love the fact that she never saw me play in person, like never on the court, but I love that she doesn't know, so I instead of like scoring like 5 points, I can be like, I scored 47 points. 47. And I had no shoes on. I love exaggerating on my stories to her, so it's really wonderful. Sarah, you made me turn from an athlete into an adult. You know that thing when you just go to McDonald's all the time? She let me realize there's more food other than McDonald's. So thank you. Coach Schuster. Coach Schuster's from my Burleson High School. She was my basketball and track coach. And I don't really remember basketball and track. I remember us playing cards and her falling off the bed, and at the state track meet, losing my high jump shoe when I went to do high jump. And I had 2 different shoes because I had to borrow it from the guy that just competed. Thanks for letting me use your shoe, whoever you are. And I love those memories. And I have Christy and Susan who are here. They are my family. Like when you say people who've been with it through it all, that's them. That's Susan and Christy are Susan's my mother and Christy's my sister, but not really, but kind of, sort of, right? Not on paper, but they are. And I was gonna make this short. I'm trying, I'm sorry, I'm still talking. So Susan picked me up every single time I ever flew into town. Susan picked me up from the airport, DFW. And Burleson, Texas. So no matter where I went, hold on one second. Oh, exactly. She said, savor this moment. That's why I'm still up here. Because this is reality, y'all. I'm really on this microphone with all these people. My name is going with them. Okay, right? Okay, I'm still here. I'm savoring it. Okay. So Susan would pick me up from the airport every single time, no matter where the country, whatever country I was coming from. And I'm from Burleson, Texas, y'all, and I've seen the Great Wall of China. I've seen the Vatican. I've floated in the Dead Sea. I've seen the Colosseum. I've lived in Las Palmas, the Canary Islands. I lived there. I lived in Italy for 7 years. I lived in Omsk, Russia, Siberia for a year. I lived in Aracatuba, Brazil for 2 years. Can y'all believe this? Volleyball took me to do all of that. From Burleson, Texas. Did I tell y'all I'm from Burleson, Texas? Did I ever tell y'all this? Right? And I love to hear y'all's stories, gosh, where they're from and what they went through and who they think. It's so beautiful, y'all. This day, I might not ever leave this stage. Are y'all okay with me just telling my life story? Okay, just kidding. Okay, so volleyball took me all over the world, but when no matter what, y'all, I would come back to DFW. I had a house in Las Vegas, and I would still come back to DFW. I love Burleson, Texas. I was born and raised there. And like someone said, everything's bigger in Texas, and it is, especially when you come from Italy. Those little cars and those little streets. You come to Texas, you're like, what? You have these big trucks. Oh my gosh, everything is definitely bigger in Texas when you come back to it. Okay, so I'm an adult. Don't forget, I'm an adult. But thank y'all, like really, really thank y'all so. I'm so happy to be Texan. I love to say I'm Texan. I love to say it like this. I'm Texan. But I'm so honored. I'm so honored to be a part of this, to be with my name up here with all of y'all. I feel like I know y'all. We'll talk tomorrow. Okay, I'm done actually, but I'm not leaving. I'll just stay right here. If y'all need me tomorrow, up here. Just kidding. Thank y'all so much. Wonderful to meet everyone. Thank y'all so very much.